Hey guys, this is Blinking. I'm just here to make a quick video for you people beginning or people that are interested in metal detecting. I'm going to be showing you some of the tools that you're going to need. So let's go, let's get right to it. I'm a little bored because I just broke a bone in my foot and I've been trying not to move, but it's driving me crazy being here at home and not walking around and dealing with people. So let's just make a video instead. First things first, of course, you're going to need a metal detector. For all you beginners out there, I really don't suggest you spend a lot of money because, like, uh, like a lot of people I run into, they want to jump right into the metal detecting, and they end up not liking it, either because it's too hot, no places to metal detect, or it's just not for them. So I really do encourage you that you buy a cheaper model and not jump straight into the big money ones. Like, this was my first metal detector. I got a Bounty Hunter Lone Star Pro, and I got it from the Big Five Sporting Goods. It's not the best detector out there in the market. It kind of bothers me, honestly, that it doesn't have a volume control. But for my very first metal detector, I was really happy with it. I found so many coins and so much stuff with it that I kind of hate to get rid of it because I love it so much. And it's good to have a little backup just in case you decide to upgrade later. So yeah, like I said, don't spend a lot of money. Get yourself a nice little metal detector and see if you like it and go from there. The second must-have thing that you must have with you if you're going to be metal detecting is a pinpointer. This one is the Garrett Carrot, and this is one of the best ones out there that you can get. There's a lot of cheaper ones that are go from 20 to 40 bucks. This one here is about 100, but trust me, when it comes to pinpointers, you get what you pay for. And what this does, it's pretty much a handheld metal detector. So once you find it with your bigger metal detector, you're gonna use this one to search the hole and find those little things that are hard to find, especially if it's a really muddy hole and your item is covered in mud. Yeah, trust me, you're gonna need something like this to find it. Once you get it close to the item, it'll beep and you know it's there. So make sure you get yourself one of these. Alright, next in line. The next must-have thing you need is a hand digger. It just comes with a handle, and make sure you get one with a stop right here. So when you put your hand on here, you have something to stop your hand. You could actually use it to push with too. Or else your hand is just gonna slip into the blade section. And the reason I like this one is because it's serrated on both sides, and it really helps when you're cutting through grass. Alright, next in life is gonna be a pocket knife. This is really handy. A lot of the places you go to, when they're looking at you funny, is because you're walking around with a big shovel. So in order not to freak out a lot of people, especially the park rangers, because they don't like you digging big holes in their grass, sometimes it's just better to take a little knife. And just make sure you have one that has a serrated blade, kind of sharp. That way you can dig your holes in the grass, and it's a lot sharper cut when you're digging your plugs. Also, if it's not too deep, you could just put the knife in there and pop whatever's in there out, and it makes it a whole lot cleaner. Alright, on to the big boys. This one is a shovel made for metal detecting, and I really love it. Ever since I bought this one, my back stopped hurting as much because I didn't have to get all the way to the ground to dig up the little holes. So let me show you what it is. It's about a 4-foot long shovel, and the reason I like it is because it has a T-handle over here on the top end for better control. And on this side, the spade like I said before, it really helps to have the serrated edges on both sides. So you could cut that cleaner plug and just pop it out. And also to help you with those plugs are these foot stops at the end of it where you could press down on them. It just makes it so much easier. And it's a lot of less wear and tear on your back when you're out there metal detecting. Moving on to the sand tools. This one is it's pretty much like a 4-inch sand scoop. And all I did was put a broomstick on it so I don't have to bend over all the way down. And this one really comes in handy when you're at a park that has like volleyball sand courts or even playgrounds with sand. I use this little one, like I said, like 4-inch scoop, and I love it because it's not overkill, but like the one you take to the beach. That one has to be a little bit bigger and stronger, so you definitely want to get a bigger one for that. But if you're just going to be at the park, working the sand dunes or the sand volleyball courts or the kids areas, this is all you need. Just a 4-inch sand scoop. Okay, and last but not least, this is a sand scoop you're going to need when you go to the beach. What you're going to want to look for is something that's at least 6 or 8 inches. This is the 8-inch scoop. I don't want to make it too big because you got to remember you're going to be carrying this all day, walking in the sand, and eventually you get pretty tired. So I went with the 8-inch one and not the bigger one, and it's been working perfectly for me. I love this one because you can still put your hand in there and grab whatever comes out. And when you're digging in the sand, it's got a pretty big area where you could just grab a big chunk of sand and find your items a lot faster. The less you dig, the better. And what I did is that I bought this wooden handle or wooden stick at I believe it was Lowe's or one of those stores, and it comes off of a Craftsman garden tool. So it's a pretty nice heavy duty wood. And what I did was I bought this handle right here that kind of looks like an adult toy, I know, so I know a bunch of you laughing already, but it's really necessary when you're in the sand. A lot of people put it up here where I have it, and a lot of people put it down here by the scoop. And what they do is they just grab it and they shake the scoop so the sand just falls out through these little holes. That's the other thing, when you get a scoop, you definitely don't want to get one with holes too big. So these smaller holes are a lot better because sometimes you're going to find a lot of like earrings that are really small. And you don't want them to just fall out because you're going to end up digging more and more. It's a pain in the butt to find small stuff, so you definitely don't want them to fall through. Another thing is that I got this one from the Craftsman garden area because it did come with the rubber handle right here. That also helps a lot. So I just put it all together, and it's been doing the job. I've been to the beach several times, and I just love it. And trust me, eventually every person that metal detects is going to want to do it at the beach. You're going to need one. You don't have to put a lot of money into it because there's a lot of them out there that are just come with everything, but man, they could be pretty expensive. I'm talking at least starting $100 and above. This scoop, I believe I got it by itself for like $60 or $70. But trust me, that's on the cheap end. You want to buy cheap, but still good quality. Well, there you go, everybody. That's pretty much everything you're going to need to be a successful metal detectorist. You're going to find a lot of stuff if you just have that equipment. There's a lot of bigger, fancier stuff out there, but like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money. just make sure it's good quality and you're getting the best bang for your buck. Well, the only other thing you have to do is just go out there. If you don't go out there, you're never gonna find anything. So see you out there.